This is the cleanup. This is after 4 hours of electrolysis. I didn't want to do too much. I was afraid it would just eat through all the old rust and the thing would fall apart. But I think this is a Harrington and Richards 922 22 revolver. I think it's one of the first models, because the first model had wooden hand grips. The second models forward had the plastic hand grips. This was missing the hand grips, so I think they were wood and they rotted away while it was in the river. The reason that I think it's an H&R 22 revolver is the frame, definition of the frame and shape. The way the trigger is, you got the trigger guard, the trigger, this little button here is a sear. The sear acts for safety for the hammer. Unless this was pushed back, the hammer would not fall. It's in case you drop the gun, it would not fire. You can see it better here. You see the sear, and behind it there is the rest of the trigger guard. The trigger guard would come around here. Because I'm missing the cylinder, I can't tell if it's a 9-shot or a 6-shot. So if it's a 9-shot, it's a 922. If it's a 6-shot, it would be a 622. But a surprisingly cool little find. No telling how long it's been in the river. But I'm going to continue the cleanup and figure out how to preserve this to keep it from rusting anymore. All right, day 2 of my cleaning. I've been keeping it in distilled water where it's been in the river so long. If I had it out in the air, it would just rust and probably fall apart in a few days. I got it out of the water. It's starting to rust immediately. I'm gonna show you some of the cleaning I was able to do. I was able to get here on the trigger parts and get those separated and cleaned out where the hammer goes, the hammer strikes. Get in here to where the firing pin, there he is, little channel. Some of the other crevices up in the handle here. Get the barrel ran through. All right, I'm ready to seal, and my plan is to use a rust converter. So I'm gonna leave it out in the air for a little bit. The rust converter will only work where rust is at. And I think I've got 100% coverage on this. So stay with me. I'll have the rust converter here in a second, have it sealed. I've applied 2 coats of the rust converter. It's turned purple. It's having a chemical reaction with the rust. It'll actually bond to the metal and seal. It turns black when it's cured. It's only been about 3 or 4 hours. It's dry, but it needs to cure. It cures in 48 hours. Sweet. Cleaned up, sealed.